Hey Mary,
Hello,
how are you doing?
I'm super fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Very happy to talk with you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So Mary, in the metal community, everybody knows you anyway, but since my viewers are coming from different backgrounds, would you please briefly tell us about yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm the singer of the melodic metal band Infinitas. We are from Switzerland. And yeah, we have a special combination with melodies, metal, hard guitar riffs, female growls, and a violin. And yeah,
Very interesting combination. And how did you join this band from the first place? Because I know they were active before you joined them, right?
yes, that's right. I have ever been in metal bands, and I left my other band before, and then I wasn't in a band for a few years, and I really, really missed it to make music. And then, yeah, I was just looking around which band in Switzerland needs a new singer. And then, yeah, it was like a coincidence that Infinitus was looking for a new singer and they had some kind of auditions. And yeah, I just joined and had a really long, like this audition process. So yeah, I had to record songs for them. I had to rehearse with them, and yeah, they were really critical about who singer will be the best one for us, and yeah, so at least I made it.
That was very good that you joined them, and I know you guys have done already very interesting sounds, and I want to know that how was, for example, your experiences before this band and after it? What changed in you after joining this band?
Ooh, what changed? Before I was a primary teacher in school, and after I joined them, I decided to make this professionally and just do music. And yeah, so it changed a lot for me.
But as far
So
as I know, you were active even before joining this band, right?
yeah, but this was more like um, for a hobby. So yeah, it was also a big passion of myself since I'm walking on this planet Earth. But yeah, since I joined Infinitas, I have found people who also want to yeah, do this professionally, do this for living, and this is a huge difference.
I see. So it became professional for you as soon as you joined this band. So since that time, you don't look at it as a hobby anymore. This
Yes,
is, yeah,
no,
that's great.
I, I do it full time and give everything, all my heart and passion into Infinitas and the music.
I see. And when you listened to this band for the first time, what came to your mind before joining them?
Ooh, I just loved it. I knew them for a long time before, and I ever thought, ooh, this combination of violin and yeah, just also vocals and so on. I really loved it.
Yeah, it's very cool. Especially, I was a big fan of Children of Bodom, and when I listened to them, it was like the combination of them, and also I could see trace of Solar Cycle from the Netherlands, Therian, for example, such Gone in April because of violin. So it was interesting that you guys have all of them in one band.
Oh
So
wow.
do you see such traces? Like, yeah, does it make sense for you?
Yeah, I think because Self, our guitarist, the main writer of the songs, he is a huge Children of Bottom fan, and I think he has many influences from them. So
I see. So
it's
he
just
was inspired, and that's why
yeah,
we
I
can
think
see those. crazy.
maybe not on purpose, but I think when you listen to many bands and they always influence, right? So I think, yeah, each band member brings their influences in the band, and so you can hear it on the Infinitas songs.
That's right. And who you were inspired by mostly yourself?
Ooh, I think a huge influence had Amy Lee from the band Evanescence. When I was pretty young, she was like a really idol for me. So it was just like, wow, her voice is so crazy. And after that, when it comes to growling or screaming, I really like the vocalist of Helveti, Prigel Glanzmann. He's just such a proper and it's some kind of definition he has in his voice that I really liked and that I also tried to do with my roles. For me, it's really important that you understand each word. So yeah.
Yeah, it has a technique, and many people who are not interested in metal music, they don't know that's an art itself. So it's not that easy. People go to classes even for them to know how to do that. And how did you improve that yourself?
Yeah, actually, sorry, it interrupts something. So actually, when I was younger, I had the chances to take vocal lessons, but it was from more opera pop vocal teacher, and I asked her about growling and screaming, and she just told me, "Oh no, don't do that. It will destroy your voice." And so I had a long time. I was scared to do harsh vocals, but after a longer time, I just decided, hey, you know what? I want to try this out, and so I did. And yeah, I'm a really intuitive person, so yeah, I just tried and listened to my body, what it feels right. And I also watched some tutorials from screamers, and yeah, it kind of helped. But I think at the end, it was practicing and feeling what is feeling right.
That's great. And who writes the lyrics in your music band now?
Oh, it's kind of different. So I think since I do the most of them, but especially Xana, the lyrics are from Self, and creators are from me, and yeah, there are some songs coming up with the main part I did by myself. So I really love to write, but it depends on the song. So sometimes when somebody in our band has ideas, it's just like, okay, I want to write. But yeah, I'm glad that I can do much of writing.
And why were you interested in God of War Kratos? As you said, you write it yourself. Was there any reason for that?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question. It was a really bad
So
connection
why
here.
were you interested in God of War, first of all, before writing this lyric?
Oh, I'm just a huge God of War fan as itself, so I just played the games when I was younger, for example, and yeah, it has a huge impact on me, and just the story was so fascinating for me, and he as a character and how yeah, Kratos developed himself, and so yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to make a song out of it.
Yeah, that was a good choice, actually. And I
Thank you.
think many of your fans like your voice, especially because of that song, or they know you from that song. Is that right?
Mm, yeah, thanks.
That's correct. And about metal community in Switzerland, how powerful is that?
Oh, I think we have a really, really small community here, but a really friendly and warm, welcoming one. So, yeah, we are a small country, so I think almost all know each other. So it's not that big, so just a few hundreds or a few thousands.
Yeah, it was strange that someone sings God of War from Switzerland, the land of peace. So that was interesting. And I observed that you had also a collaboration with other metal music band, like for example, Imperial Age, Jane from Imperial Age. How was the experience there?
Oh, yeah, it was really cool. So we just thought her voice would fit in very good. And yeah, I just asked her if she wants to do a collaboration. And she was all in, so it was really cool. And we had last year a few opportunities to play shows with them, and yeah, it was really, really nice, really lovely persons, and just cool.
And from the former vocalist of Imperial Age, I also know Anna Chiara, and you will have a talk very soon. What that will be about?
Yeah, you're right. The talk will be about just life as a musicians, further projects, what's going on in our lives. Yeah, just hanging around with our fans.
That's cool. And I noticed also on your Instagram that who are the mutual friends. And I noticed Marky and also Lena Scissorhands. So what do you think about them and how did you meet them? Have you met them in person?
No, I've never met them in person. Marky, we sometimes chat together, and yeah, it's just always interesting to exchange our experiences in music business, and yeah, just it's just inspiring. So yeah, I will also have a talk with Marky soon. So I think next month or so. I'm really looking forward for this.
That's so cool. Me too. And you, all of you guys were somehow influenced by Amy Lee, and that's also interesting. All of you mentioned her as someone who inspired you, and also Nightwish. I don't know if you were also inspired by Tarja.
Yeah, I think a few years ago I really loved listen to Nightwish. I had a really symphonic metal phase in my life, but nowadays I don't listen to them so much, so just sometimes. And yeah, of course, it's a total different kind of style of singing, so it's really interesting. But to be honest, I really, really like more what Floor is doing now. So yeah, for myself, I'm feeling more comfortable with belting and have this strong chest voice. So I think that's why I'm more into the floor side of listening or the techniques. I'm really, really inspired also by her.
That's great. That's interesting to hear. And we mentioned about Anna Chiara, and you had a recent collaboration with someone with very close name to her, and Kairos, something like that. Do I pronounce it correctly?
I think, yeah, also Anna Kaira, yeah.
Yes.
She's a Russian girl, and yeah, I just found her on Instagram, and I mentioned that she's really, really talented in the piano playing. So I asked her if we want to do a collaboration together, and yeah, it was really cool, good experience. She's such a sweetheart.
So maybe you guys will do another cover together because this one turned out to be interesting.
Mm, thank you. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
That's great to hear. And did you have any experience in concerts with Infinitas Music Band before?
So with Infinitas, you mean, or
In Infinitas, yes, did you just perform in any concerts before together?
Yeah, sure. Many of them. So last year we were in Slovenia at the Metal Days Festival or at the Rock Hearts Festival. It's in Germany. Then we had a few shows also in Germany, so in Munich or in Weinheim, it is called. And yeah, pretty good experiences. And of course, also in Switzerland. So we had a really special show on a boat in Switzerland. It was such a unique experience. So we had the stage on one boat and the crowd was on the other boat. And yeah, it was just the sun was shining, the weather was brilliant, and you are up on the stage on the water. It's just amazing.
And
And
how did
yeah,
you feel first time when you were performing in such big concerts? Was it stressful or it was okay? How did you feel?
I think not stressful, but I was really nervous, but in a good kind of way. So yeah, it was just like, oh, wow, I can do it now. So let's go on the stage. And yeah, actually, on the first concert I had with Infinitas, the battery ran out of my Wi-Fi microphone. So yeah, I had to cope this with a few jokes and put new battery in. But it wasn't that bad. It was super that something like this happened on the first show. So it makes me really confident for next shows. So it's just like, okay, it doesn't matter what happens.
Something's wrong with connection now. I think it's okay. You can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. So someone asked, will you come to the UK?
I hope. I hope we can travel the world with Infinitas. So yeah, I want to play as many countries as possible.
And I noticed that there are so many metal music band now, and maybe it was not like this before. So how you guys make yourself unique in your own way? How do you compete even with other music bands? How do you survive even? That's a
Mm,
tricky
I
question.
think yeah, we should not see it as a like we don't want to compete with someone else. So I think it's each band has its own art, and there's nothing to compete about. It's just what we feel in our hearts and what we want to give out to the world. And yeah, I think you should never look besides you and think, oh, what is this band doing? Or, oh, we should do this better than this band. Or, oh, they are doing it like this. We should try it also. So just, yeah, be ourselves and do what we love.
And that's actually what I love about metal community these days, because there are many collaborations I can see, and you guys are really friends with each other, and that's really lovely.
Thank you. I think it's a kind of a Swiss people thing. We are really friendly.
Yeah, you could be the glue of the whole community for sure, and the common ground of everybody there.
Sure.
And I noticed that you love Viking makeup. Why is that?
Ooh, I don't know. I just have a really strong connection to this Nordic, uh, yeah, this Nordic lands, and it's just something inside of me that is really connected, and I love it to, yeah, to be so connected with nature, and it's for me some kind of connection with my spiritual self. So yeah, I really love it.
And something not related to music exactly, but do you like movies in general?
Yeah, I like movies. I was a
And do you
really
like,
movie nerd a few years ago, but nowadays I don't watch that much movies. But when I watch, I choose them really, uh, how do you say, uh, so I think about what I want to watch. So I don't watch everything what is just on the cinema or something. So yeah, it has to touch my heart because yeah, I just want to watch something that is that brings me further in life.
Mhm. I see, something meaningful, not just commercial movies.
Yes, you're right.
And how about scary movies? How do you think about them?
Ooh, when I was, I think so about 16, I was a really horror film movie liker, and I watched it so many times. But to be honest, nowadays I can watch it. It's too hard for me. So when I was young, nothing could be too hard. But now, no,
Why is
not
that?
anymore.
Why do you think that? What's the reason?
Um, I don't know. I just can't handle it anymore. So I have bad dreams afterwards, or it's pulling me down in my whole life. So I just decided to watch things that are, um, yeah, it's good for my soul and myself. So yeah, so I cannot watch cruel stuff so anymore.
I see, because it's interesting for me that whether there is a connection between scary movies and those who go through metal, metal interests or metal music in general. So it
Yeah,
seems it could be a connection, because you guys usually during teenage life they show interest even in scary movies. So maybe there could be a connection.
yes, that's interesting. And I think I also take many experiences from my past with me in new songs or in the music. So yeah, actually there will be also maybe a scary or cruel stuff in our music, but from past experiences, I think.
Yes, personally for me, it brings lots of excitement, both metal music and also scary movies, especially if they are meaningful, as you mentioned. So that's actually right.
Yeah, and I totally get it why people want to watch scary movies. It's also a little bit about adrenaline in your body and yeah, just being really surprised what is happening on this screen. So yeah, I totally get it why people are in scary movies.
That's true. And by the way, we do a fun challenge on our page named Crazy Eyebrow. We try to lift one eyebrow up and keep one down. Can you do it?
Uh, but this,
One up, one
no, I'm
down.
really bad.
I think it needs practice for you. You were doing better after a few seconds.
Yeah, maybe. It's a good
And
challenge.
have you ever been in Cyprus before?
Yes, actually I have. When I was a child, we were, I think, in. Is there? I don't know what's the name was. Hmm. Yeah, but I was there.
In which city? You don't remember the name of the city?
No, I don't remember. I think I know the hotel name, but not the place. I was really little. I think I was 10 years old. So
What was the name of the hotel? Because Cyprus is not that big. So as soon as you
um,
mentioned, maybe
the hotel was called Cavo Maris.
Kavamari. Ah,
Yeah,
I don't know about that hotel. That's for sure is in the Greek side of the Cyprus. And
could be.
Peter said something in German. I think he said he doesn't understand the conversation. Maybe another
Ah,
day in German, hopefully.
tut mir leid, Peter.
And Dimi said something in Greek. I think it was related to our Cyprus talk. Maybe the name of the city, but if you write it in English, maybe we understand. Which
Ah,
languages do you know, by the way?
which languages I know?
Yes.
Swiss German, German, English, and French and tiny little bit Spanish and a tiny little bit Italian.
Yes, in Switzerland, mostly they know German, French, and Italian, right?
Yes, you're right.
So that's the reason you know even a bit Italian.
Yeah.
And that's also interesting to know that Swiss German is very different also from German exactly. Like you guys have different words even. In Switzerland, you use even different words for example, for orange, what do you say? Apfelsine.
Orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one is the same. I think in the southern part of Germany, they said something else. In Munich, I think they say Apfelsine maybe.
Apfelsine.
Apfelsine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that's
really
interesting.
interesting. I love words and where they are come from, so it's really interesting. So also here in Switzerland, we have so many different dialects, and especially here where the band was founded, they have such a huge different dialect as I have. So it was kind of a little bit different language that I had to learn to understand them better.
Yeah,
That
Anna says
was really
even we
funny.
say Apfelsine in Russian. That's interesting how they are connected.
Ooh, how is it called in Russian?
Apfelsine, exactly. Like you say Apfelsine, they say Apfelsine.
Ah, that's really similar. Ooh.
Yes, and I'm trying to catch all the comments here. I hope I didn't miss that much. Dimi says, we are waiting for you in Greece.
Yeah. Cool. I would love
Yes,
to be there.
you have so many fans around the world. That's interesting. And do you have any interesting memory from your fans? Maybe something fun in their comments or something even strange in their comments?
Ooh, I had a wonderful experience at the Rock Hearts Festival in Germany last year. So a girl came afterwards at the signing session and she was crying and she was just about one song just changed my life. Thank you for singing this. And it was really heart touching for me. So that was beautiful.
And Mary, at this stage, what is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? Especially now you are doing music professionally. So what would be your goal?
Making music and bring out the music to the world as much as I can. And of course, yeah, travel the world, inspiring people, changing someone's lives by music. I think this would be something huge. And yeah, uh, I'm such a lucky person that I can go this way making music and especially also do video clips as a kind of art. I really love to, yeah, to stand in front of the camera and do video clips. And so when I look in the future, I'm so happy for all the songs that want to come. And yeah, just these are my goals, be happy and making music.
Okay, I'm also looking forward to them. And Mary, it was lovely talking with you. I really enjoyed our talk together. Would you like to add something, maybe, and maybe to the viewers, you want to say something?
Yeah, first of all, to you, it's really cool for having me here, and your work is pretty important for the world. So give artists a platform, spread it all over the world, support music. This is really
Thank
important, and also
you so
to
much.
all the, yeah, I thank you, and also to all the supporters out there, to all the music listeners, just thank you so much for supporting us and for the interest in what we do. It's just amazing, and thank you. And yeah, each person makes a huge difference. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I really loved our talk. I wish you the best in all your projects. And as everyone's saying here, everyone wants you to be in their country to perform. So we are waiting for you in Cyprus, in the UK, in many places, as everyone mentioned.
Yeah, thank you so much. wish you also a great day and a good future.
Thank you. See you, Maddie.
Bye
Bye for
bye.
now. Bye, everyone. Thanks, everyone, joining us today as well. See you guys.